Welcome, welcome, everyone. Guess what? Handmaid's Tale is back for its final season. I want to know in the comments, have y'all been on board with Handmaid's Tale since the beginning? Have anybody in the comment section read the books? And can y'all hear me loud and clear? Let me know if anything going on with my audio. Everybody can hear me. But yes, this is the final season of Handmaid's Tale. So we got to talk about it. Especially since we don't know if we're going to end up in a Handmaid's Tale dystopian society the way the government is run these days. You got to know thine enemy. I need to know how to prepare in case of a worst case scenario. But y'all, I'm not here by myself to talk about this. This is season 6 of Handmaid's Tale. This deserves a conversation. So first, I'm gonna bring a familiar face up because we've done a few things. So EJ, how you feeling?
Hey, girl. Hey, you was right on point about that because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I hope I have plot armor like June because why? Girl.
Exactly. I'm like, look, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Okay, that part.
That's all I'm
And
saying. And
serious.
y'all, we got another guest backstage, a new to the channel, but y'all, she gonna be hanging out for Handmaid's Tale. And if y'all haven't, make sure you hit subscribe on my channel. Make sure you hit subscribe on EJ's channel. And Tamika's Den, how you doing, Tamika?
Hey, thank you for having me. Yes, I'm here for the messiness of the Handmaid's Tale, child.
And it did get messy.
Mhm.
Cause what's Handmaid's Tale without a little bit of drama, corruption, fear,
Mhm.
and some love
Yes.
triangles? Cause I know
Girl.
Mhm.
y'all getting a little, y'all ain't trying to hide it no more, are you?
Mm-mm.
I I mean, are we even trying to hide these days?
Girl, at all. I said, what are y'all doing? I said, in front of him. And the way he dapped him up, I said, oh, Lord, I can't. I just thought, I said, no, I'm done.
Yeah, that took me out. Thanks, bro.
I'm like, are we even trying anymore? Hello, chat, and welcome, welcome. How y'all doing?
Hey, let
Abs-
me gosh.
oh yeah. Yeah, Handmaid's Tale, it's a lot going on. For some people, it could be very triggering and a hard watch. So if you can't get past like the first few episodes of the first season, it might not be for you. This show does come with a heavy, heavy trigger warning because it's a
Absolutely.
lot. It is a lot. But the fact of the matter is, quite frankly, these things happen. It's triggering, but for some people, this is a reality, and for some people that they want this to be a reality, and we can't really hide from like the gruesomeness of how women are treated in some societies and the beliefs that some people have, or when people are like radically religious. So definitely worth
Mhm.
the conversation.
Oh,
So
yeah,
before
for
we
sure.
get started, Tamika, how are you feeling about the first 3 episodes?
Chaos, like my stuff right now. Everything is falling. um, June gets on my nerves. I was glad that she wasn't breathing every damn minute with her heart breathing self, and she still was giving us the stares and the camera. And between her and Serena, I want to throw both of them off the damn train. But I like how we came into three because I wanted to brush up before we got back into it. It's been a while since I watched it. I have been watching since the beginning, and I definitely want to see it to the end. I want the uprising. I want us to get it on and popping. But I liked how we kind of just picked up where we left off. We know where go, and we trying to see what's happening here. So I was like, okay. But yeah, then they started irking my damn nerve.
All over again. EJ, what was your thoughts on the first 3 episodes?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. Like it for me, y'all. I literally started watching Handmaid's Tale recently. Like I don't know for whatever reason, I didn't watch it when it first came out, and I kept putting it on my list to watch. I was like, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this. And then finally, I said, you know what? I'm gonna watch this. So I literally binge watched it. So really, it's overwhelming for me right now because this is a hard watch, and you need breaks in between this. So to have gone for 5 full seasons in like the last few weeks is a lot. And I ain't even gonna lie to you, it was hella triggering just because I was like, what the heck? It's just so much when you put it all in one big whop of a watch, going from thing to thing to thing to the extremes that it goes. Yeah, but overall, I'm glad that I did it. It actually is a really, really good watch in a sense of like it gives you a lot to talk about. It's a lot to think about, and then when you think about the climate that we're in right now, it's like almost scary because you're like, oh my God. Like in theory, if I had watched this like a year ago, I would have said, ain't no way in the world this could ever go down like this, right? Like there's no way. But now, now I'm like, man, it really could happen in theory. Like, because look how slowly it did for them. Like they didn't just do it;
Yes.
they baby stepped it.
Yes, absolutely. They definitely did. Uh, that was a lot to have been binge watched, EJ. Okay, that's a lot. That sometimes you got to sit back because look, I binge watched Sons of Anarchy, and that I do not recommend to do that either. I was
Another
late on the Suns train and try to get it all in at one time. It's a lot. For those who have never seen *Handmaid's Tale*, this show is about a dystopian society where pretty much America failed. Some sort of like radioactive chemical or something happened. It caused a lot of infertility, and the highest uh, ranked people in society and government and mixed strict religion and decided to combine those and create their own form of government in a new area called Gilead, to where if you are fertile, you will be providing the children for the couples who can't have them. And whether you want to or not, you don't get a choice in the matter. And for those who are infertile, then you're just pretty much like the housemaids at that. And the only women who are truly, truly free are married to these men, the commanders, and pretty much are going along with violating these women against their will. And the children that come out of this, you don't even get to keep. Give them over to the family. They put you in another house to have somebody else's child. June escaped all this, but June has to go back because Hannah is still there. So we're gonna start off with June. June somewhere always, June been getting her ass whooped since season 1. The only person I know take a good beating like June is Frank Castle in The Punisher. Cause I don't know how she still be getting up the way that she do. She had to get out. She got the baby with her. She, for some reason, finds it in her heart to always have a soft place for Serena. Because I would have let them heifers on the train. Yeah, I would have said when they said if anybody would like to leave, I would have left. I would have just went on and let them handle whatever they needed to do. But June is just like, I got to keep up the good fight because Hannah is still there. June, Hannah don't even remember you. And in all of your efforts and attempts, you going to have to do this a smarter way because the way she been doing it has not equaled desired results as of yet. EJ, how do you feel about June in these first 3 episodes?
Girl, June irks my nerves so badly. I know that she is supposed to be like the main character, but the plot armor on her is so thick that it irritates the heck out of me. I'm just like, oh, y'all make me mad with that because why? Why you got hit by a car? Not once, but twice. Like the car hit you, ran back over you, and was about to do it again. Like all the things that have happened to her, I was just like, ooh, like nothing is just gonna happen to her. And then the fact that this woman does all of these things to you. And while, I have a soft, tender heart, I do. But I ain't gonna lie, the way I would have walked away from this heifer when the people on the train came through, I would have been like, well, me and Nicole is out. And I'm mad about that too. The way I would not be calling my child Nicole. My baby name is Ollie. Stop playing with me right now.
Thank
This
you.
baby name is not Nicole. Stop. June just irks me all the way around. She knows she loves Nick. Stop playing on what's his name time like that. Because why? Why are we doing that? You fell out of love with him a long time ago. I just can't. I don't know. She just irks my soul. I don't have nice things to say about June, although she is good. She will. Let me find something nice. She will come and try to. She'll fight. There we go. That's what I got nice to say about her. That's it.
That she got that fight in her.
She got that fight in her. That's it.
That's it.
I'll give her that because the rest of it gets on my nerves.
Exactly. She reminds what is it? Divergent series. I don't like Trish. Just because you're the main character, I don't like you.
Okay.
I don't. Tamika, how you feel about June in these first 3 episodes? And her character arc overall?
Oh God, EJ summed it up good. I don't know what more I could add besides the fact that I very much wanted to throw Mama from the train. Like I wanted her to toss Serena out them doors when she was sitting there like, oh, I can't and this and that. I wanted her to just like do the Hulk smash on her and just kick her straight in the chest. Now I did want her to remove the baby, but why do we care if they all come and beat Serena ass? She deserved it. It's way overdue. Like I just didn't understand how we still be having sympathy for her, but at the same time we like, don't touch me, don't touch my baby, get away, where is she? I'm like, girl, please, I don't know, Stockholm syndrome or whatever, but child, let Serena go, because Serena, every time she be trying to fool us and act like she half a human being, and it be some bull. She never ever changes. So yeah, that's how I was feeling so freaking annoyed with June when it came to that. Happy that she saw her mama again, but then I feel the same, like why are we playing this game with Luke and Nick? Like at this point Luke might as well just be like, go ahead girl, you go ahead and stay with Nikki, I'll be as one. Praise be, like let it go.
We're gonna have a conversation because see, I got some words about Luke. I'm gonna save it, but when I tell you I got some words about Luke. Moving right along with good old Serena Joy, who's been full of shit forever. I ain't trusted her since her and June was an alliance for all the 5 minutes, and then as soon as her and Fred got back on good terms, she threw June to the side again. When she said we got to make the baby come out naturally, I ain't had nothing for Serena after that. I don't have any help for you, ma'am. If anything, go ahead and hand me Noah, and the rest of them could do. If the police said y'all can go ahead and have your way with her, I ain't seen nothing. We ain't in it. I don't even know Serena. I'd have said cool. It's all for my hands. But no, Serena, she has such a complex of being radically religious to the point where she's not even interpreting it correctly. Like she wants it to fit her own agenda. And it makes no sense when you do something like that. And soon as you think that, oh, we turned over a new leaf, Fred is gone, you can be free to be your own person. She don't want to just be her own person and live a happy life. She wants power. She wants to be famous. She wants to be known. She want to be somebody. That's why ain't nobody read that damn book. Tamika?
Right. Nobody read the book. Nobody want to hear your speeches. And that's the crazy thing too, because this came from her and her idea, but then she had absolutely no control over it. They didn't respect you either. They didn't give a damn about you, but you still some kind of way just wrapped up in this and got respectful. And you thinking like, oh, I did it the wrong way, I'm gonna do it a better way now. But are you really? I feel like you lying to yourself and us and every damn body. And child, I ain't got no energy for your lies. I don't want to hear them. Like I don't have anything for her either. I've been stopped having anything for her. I would not care if 10 buses run her ass over back to back. Yeah, I just don't see it for her. Like if she would have really made some changes, then maybe. But at this point, it's just kind of one of those things where she is who she is. And for some reason, she thinks she better than everybody else and more deserving than everybody else. Like the way she even went off on the women on the train.
And got real self-righteous, talking about they saved you all. Like, we didn't do anything wrong. It was you all. We helped it.
Right.
And June is just like, they really about to knock, they really about to light you up on here. Like,
Shut
for
up,
real.
Sabrina.
Right.
Drag you up and down and through this train, and you still running your mouth.
Girl,
No
ridiculous.
EJ, how you feel about Serena Joy? Do you feel like she's gotten anywhere this whole time since we met her? Has she gotten anywhere?
Yeah, on my nerves a little bit more and a little bit more every single time. Serena Joy is something else. I won't even lie to you. I've had some serious rants about Serena Joy over these last few weeks because she's so manipulative when it comes to a lot of things. She wants everything. Everything serves her. It's a certain way when it serves her. When she had a baby and when she had Noah and when she almost became the handmaid, because boo, that's what you was. You was a handmaid low key. They just didn't do the extreme things, because if you stayed there a little bit longer, I feel like that's where we were going next with it. She was about to be in some ceremonies, but they didn't make it that far just yet. But she felt the way about that. And I was like, ma'am, you did this to you created this. This is your monster. But yet you have the nerve and want people to feel sympathy for you. And then you always want to play on June. Like, you literally had your husband essay this woman. Like, literally. I mean, y'all already been doing it in these ceremonies. But, I mean, you really, really leaned in on it and was like, we got to make this happen. Like, what are we doing? I just think that Serena Joy, I don't trust her. I've never trusted her. And every time June gives her the benefit of the doubt, I just side eye her like, why? I won't lie and say that I didn't feel like a little bit of I was the Grinch. I had like a little bit of a thumper, but it was more so, I think, for Noah than it was necessarily for Serena, because you can never believe her. If she truly was like, and she really, really had remorse for what she had did and realized that it got out of control to the point where she couldn't control it because these men took over the entire thing. And if she really had some sympathy for it, I might be like, oh, okay, there is some redemption for Serena, but there's not. You go right back into Gilead. Why? Because instead of you doing like June, when she got everybody coming after her, she's still fighting regardless. But the minute they said, oh, I know where you at and this person know where you, okay, well, let me go on back over here and do what I got to do. And now you're over here selling this same mess to other people. And as soon as Commander Lawrence, if that man go today, if that man go right then, that is it for New Bethlehem. There is no way that this stays that way. This is a front, and she knows it. She's not dumb. That's what I hate about it. She's not stupid. She's just acting ignorant, but she's not stupid. She irks me.
Oh, absolutely. And she knows this. She absolutely 100% knows this. But she act like she's playing along anyway, because for the time being, she's getting her shine. She's getting her moment in the spotlight that she just always wanted to have. But Fred would never give it to her. Low key, she knows she kind of glad that man is dead. She just ain't gonna say it out loud. But she's just, oh, my Fred, you glad that man is gone. And you should be thanking June for that instead of taunting her because of it. If you all are new here and have just hopped in the chat, we are talking Handmaid's Tale, season 6, episodes 1-3. Make sure you hit like and subscribe on all channels. Do it right now. Let me tell you, I'm so sick of Nick and his damn dry ass personality. When somebody compared him last season to a raw turkey, I have not been able to see him any different since then. They call him a cooked chicken. And I'm just like, it's what it's giving. He's always got the same monotone, neutral, Mr. Cool, Mr. Nonchalant. I'm not too bothered by anything. Like, I'm cool. All this, that, and the third. I'm not buying it. Nick's so damn sneaky.
That word.
And we know he ain't afraid to pull the trigger either. And why he married this woman, she can't even walk that good, pregnant with your child. I did.
And Kate. I didn't want to be the one to say it. I was like, because I was thinking, I was like, oh, I said, I see what Nick did. Okay. Okay.
Trying to make sure she can't go and hunt him down and beat his ass the way she would like to.
Because she wants to. Real bad.
Because I know she want to. I know she want to. She's sick of his shit at this point. Really sick of it.
She said she gonna keep running back to her.
Exactly.
Every time.
You know, she'd probably be the next one to leave New Bethlehem if she could, just to get away from his ass, because she's sick of him.
Okay.
And his foolishness. She know he'd be out here lying and whatnot. Like, what are you really doing out here, Nick? What are you really doing? EJ, help me with Nick here, because I can't.
Oh, girl.
What side are you on?
Nick is an interesting character. I have no clue sometimes really where Nick's allegiance lies. I've said this time and time again throughout watching it. I said, where is Nick's allegiance? Like, really? Like, and then when it all came down to it, I swear, I didn't even really think he was really into June at first. I couldn't tell what his emotions really were because they don't change. They're just so, ugh. And I'm just like, do he love her or not? I thought he was playing her at first. And then I realized, oh, he really do love her. And this really is just his character. Oh, he's just like this for real. But seriously, Nick, I honestly, Nick has a child over here. And then he has a child over here. He's in a bad position. I do get that. Like, I get that he's stuck right in the middle of it all. And it's a survival game. You have to be able to survive. Right now, you're a commander who happens to have a wife that's not like the other wives that's, you know, with all the extraness. She does have a little bit of an inkling of a heart, you know, except for when it comes to him trying to run off over there to June, but you know, she don't like that. But still, at the end of the day, I just feel like Nick, I don't know where he's gonna go. And that's what has been my biggest question, because I feel like it's gonna come down to if Nick helps them or not, whether or not some get cracking for real. But I don't know. I feel like Nick in the ninth hour might change his mind. And there's gonna be a moment when he realizes that he will never have June and he'll just choose the family that he can have. And when that happens, that's it. So, and I'm gonna hate him. I'm low key gonna be like, I can't stand you, Nick. Like right now, I'm just like, okay, you playing it right. I would do that. I would play both sides if I had, you know, I would do it right. But I don't know. I just don't. Something about Nick, I don't trust him when it's all said and done. I just don't.
Me neither. Tamika, do you trust Nick? Is he here for Mayday or is he here for Gilead?
Listen, hell, I would never trust the Nick, and the people on the medias, they be going hard for Nick. They be mad at me because I don't give a damn about Nick. Okay, I wish I would have saw that uncooked, unseasoned chicken. That's hilarious. Definitely is giving that. Okay, dry as his throat be when he puffing on them cigarettes. We got 2 lives, 2 lives. 2 face, okay, 2 baby mamas, 2 kids, and there's too much going on with Nick. I don't think Nick is gonna make it out of this season, but maybe I'm wrong. And you know, right now I wouldn't be that mad if he don't. But he came in handy. He did what he had to do. He came in the clutch, but you know, June like he do. So I wasn't mad at that. But other than that, Nick does nothing for me. He do more for June. I guess that's what he's supposed to do.
When they find him, and if they find out, they're gonna string him up.
Yes.
Like, it's not gonna be good if they ever find out what he did. And they're not going to hesitate at all. And his wife not even gonna have it back.
No. She already leaning. She is already leaning away from Nick. Like Nick barely got a wife right now. Let's just keep it real. If it wasn't for that baby and the fact that she needs to keep a husband because they over there, well, she in New Bethlehem, but they still real Gilead in my mind. There is no way that she would still be there with Nick. She say bump Nick in the horsey road, you know.
and did
she don't like him like that no more.
Oh no, not at all. So y'all, I gotta talk about your boy here. I, so I like Luke, right? But Luke ain't been worth a damn since his ass popped up. Okay, he ain't helped them not do not a damn thing. Luke has been so damn useless. Useless. Name one thing that Luke has done that has been helpful. Okay. Other than stopping June from getting, obliterated by the truck. But all that did was end up getting him arrested and he couldn't escape with him and Nicole. And then now he got to join Mayday and still ain't even doing that. Luke is useless. But I like Luke. But he's so damn useless. Ain't did nothing. Like, Luke, you can do more. But Moira always doing so. Yeah, y'all live in the same house and you ain't picked up none of her usefulness. Like, Luke, do something that's gonna help here. Somebody always got to save you from doing something. He is a damsel in distress, but he stay, I gotta do this though for Hannah. And if June can do it and fight, then I can. No, you can't. No, you can't. Mm-mm. EJ, can you
Yes, because listen, the way that I like to give the business to Luke, listen, I love me some Luke. I love Luke. I will not lie to you. I love Luke, but Luke has got to be the most useless Negro in this.
useless MF I have ever seen.
I said, bro, I said, now listen here. It ain't that much melanin rolling around in here, and I need you to be just a little more useful. Like, you literally, because I was sitting up here thinking about that. I said, Luke really don't do nothing. I said, each and every time when Serena told him that you didn't even come back, I said, you're right. I said, but listen, this what in my mind, I'm like, but Luke, you smart. You know that you can't do nothing, so you did not go over there and get yourself unalive because you knew that if you tried, you weren't gonna make it. And what use would you be if you're not here? Because we need somebody to change the diapers. We need somebody to cook this dinner because this what Luke do. Luke is good for being at the house and making sure that things get done. But when it comes to the blickies, when it comes to that stuff, no.
Luke a real husband of Hollywood.
Yes, girl, he out here trying to act all Billy Bad, like talking about he gonna go over. I said, Luke, sit down. This is not what you do. That's not your ministry, baby. We love you, but we know this is not for you, and that is okay. We okay that you can't let June do the heavy lifting. She got the plot armor. You don't. You probably gonna end up for real. Keep playing and trying to act hard. Like, stop. No. Oh, Luke irks my soul, girl, but I still love him. He just ain't no good for nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, baby.
Whole thing. Tamika, how you feel about Luke and Maura, who always step up to the plate?
I do like Luke. I'll be feeling sorry for him. I really do. But yeah, we have to stick to the, rivers and the rainbows and the lakes that we used to. We can't be trying to get out here and get cute and, switch it up and reverse it. Like, I get it. I know he want to feel like I'm doing something. I'm not useless. I'm helping. My daughter's there. But we got to do what we know how to do, okay? And stay alive. That's what you're trying to do so that when Hannah do get back, she got somebody to come back home to and she ain't standing over your damn grave. So, yeah, you got to use your brains, Luke is hard-headed. He letting his ego get the best of him, and this ain't a time for ego.
He ain't built for this life. He ain't built for this.
Not. Like, you can't do this, Luke. Let June do this because you really can't do this, and it's really irking me that you really out here trying. Like, it's nice and cute for you to say it, but then when it really comes down to it, can you really do it? All I think I remember was that when Luke, I can't remember the exact part, but it just left me. But it was some part where June is like ready to go, and Luke is like he all go back to that person. Just stay there, stay there because that's what you do, sir. You keep the house together, and you give the speeches or whatever you got to do, the positivity and stuff like that. But let everybody else go do the fighting. Let Mara do the fighting. Let June do the fighting. Because you can't even hold a gun right. Oh, he irks my nerves the way he hold that blicky.
But he hold it down inside that house, though. You see, when she came home, they had nice furniture. It was food in the fridge and everything.
Exactly.
You know,
he do good.
He do good. Like, stay in your lane, Luke. Like you, anything outside of that, you putting everybody at risk because that's That's not you. And I think he's jealous of Nick in that manner because Nick
Oh
been in
yeah,
the trenches.
Oh
Nick
yeah,
he's a
absolutely.
part of that life. And
Mm-hmm.
again, Nick will take somebody down. Okay.
absolutely.
And Poe Luke, he just we're not there, sir. If all you can do is make sure the house is clean and there's food on the
Then do
table,
that
then
because we
do
gonna be
that. Stay out
family.
the way. Stay out the way. Okay. You kept us a nice, safe house. The baby was good. Just do that.
Mhm.
Do that.
Took Daddy duty seriously. Okay,
And,
I
and
said
did. And Nicole ain't even his. But
okay,
it was still doing a good job.
okay, it's all right.
Now, Commander Lawrence, another one I don't damn trust. Because ain't no doubt in my mind when they get all their refugees back, they're gonna be like, "Sight, this Gilead part two. Y'all thought y'all was gonna be free. Oh no, come get these red outfits. I'm not playing with y'all. Ain't no doubt in my mind that he's lying. Because how can you have Gilead still be working under this system and y'all think because them people in Gilead they're gonna want to come to New Bethlehem. And then I feel like they still gonna be mad at their refugees for leaving Gilead in the first place. I think it's all a lie at this point because we know Commander Lawrence really deep down inside do not know what he's doing. He is just flying by, trying to make it. He is just every day. Let me see how far I can push the envelope because I really don't know what the hell that I'm doing at this. But he wants everybody to think that he knows what he's doing. I don't believe him at all. But he's telling all these people these lies about New Bethlehem. He gonna put on a nice smile. He gonna make you think that he's your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And he's absolutely not. He gonna switch up on Serena just like he did with June. Tamika?
Yeah, Commander Lawrence is given, keeping my head above water. He just doing whatever he got to do to get on by. And he literally, when Nick was like, if they tell you to jump off a bridge, he said, I'm going to jump off and just pray that the best happen. He's swinging whichever way it go. He don't have no daggone control of nothing. He definitely does think he's a good guy. For some reason, he tells himself that. And he also
Mm-hmm.
thinks that he's just as smart or if not smarter than everybody else. But yeah, we gonna be right back where we started, if not even worse. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I don't for a second think that this new Bethlehem is going to be what they're selling.
Mm-mm.
And EJ, what you think? You think they're gonna keep their promise and let the women just be free here, or do you think that as soon as Canada releases the refugees, it's gonna be hell to pay?
Girl, no, absolutely. I don't believe Commander Lawrence at all. First and foremost, you don't even know the scripture. I can't believe you and you don't know the scripture and you over here in Gilead where we supposed to be highly religious and highly favorable and you don't even know one scripture. You had to try to memorize the one that you did kind of sort of get. So no, I do not believe this Joker for 1 second.
And never did.
Okay, never did. Commander Lawrence has a guilt about it. He's the only
Mhm.
one who feels something about it. And that's where his problem lies at. But at the same time, he came up with some of the worst parts of Gilead. And then when his wife pretty much wore him down about it and despised him and hated him for it, then I felt like that was more so his issue. It was more so the guilt that his wife died absolutely hating him. And he actually loved his wife, And so I think that that's more so of what it is. And he's doing this in the name of trying to make it better because of my wife. But the power is going to get to him. At the end of the day, Commander Lawrence wants the power. And when he gets more and more of this power, I don't see him trying to make this change. I see him making a beeline. Yeah, we see him like, okay, yeah, but right now it's survival. He knows that in order to survive, he needs trade. So I'm going to show them everything that they need to see in order to get this trade, right? To get this trade going, get these people back over here. But he knows that at any moment he could lose they could be like, okay, we done with Commander Lawrence. He did what he had to do. Boom. Whatever the case is, like everybody's expendable at this point. I thought the commanders weren't at first, but I see now that they just as expendable as everybody else when it comes down to it. And I just think that Commander Lawrence is going to be that guy who is pretending. He's using Serena Joy for sure. Like that is such a used move because he always wanted New Bethlehem. This is what he wanted from the very beginning, but it still has a super control factor to it. Like y'all are still doing the same thing with less of the killing and less of the mutilation and less of all of this. There's no freedom in that. Like, no, I just, Commander Lawrence irks my soul because he knows what he's doing is wrong. See, some of these other commanders, I really feel like they thought on a religious level that they were doing the Lord's work. Mm-hmm. And they believed in what they were doing. Commander Lawrence knows that it's not the Lord's work.
He knows it.
Knows it. But yet
he's not even religious.
Exactly. And yet he still goes along with it. And I just feel like it's more so of power than anything when it comes to him. And when he gets a taste of it, because this is going to elevate him. Them getting those people back there is going to elevate him in a little bit more power. And that right there, that's when we finna see him. She about to switch it up. And Serena Joy, I just need her to be a handmaid one time. I was so mad that they didn't go all the way with her being a handmaid. I was mad. I was like, girl, you can give birth.
Exactly. Drag her back to Gilead. Or better yet, drag her back to them people house in Canada. Put her back there.
Okay, that part.
Because that wife in that house was not having it.
Okay. Alana said, listen, okay, about to take this baby, you gonna do what I say. You're not going outside today, Serena. I said, ooh.
Take her back to them people house, okay? Because the lesson was not learned with her yet. So I like Holly. Holly was in the colonies working. Y'all know that's where like the radioactive chemicals and stuff is at. Holly was out there working in the colonies because she said, I don't play them games. Okay. She been a rebel. And when June said, I got to go back, and Holly was like, oh, because your baby daddy. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Because I could tell this ain't Luke's, obviously. And so we're gonna go. So we're gonna go back and try to convince your baby daddy, who's actually a part of Gilead. Sure, June. Sure. Whatever you say. Go ahead and take your ass on there, but just leave the baby here, because I'm no. You trust these people? You trust these people? No. You got Luke over here in jail because of you, but you trying to go back to New Bethlehem, Gilead with your baby daddy. June, make it make sense. EJ?
Girl, and don't. I said Holly keeps it all the way real. I like Holly. I 100% like her. I think that because as we were going through that whole part about her, I said, no, she's not going to keep this baby, because I felt like in my heart that you were going to leave the baby there the whole time. I was like, there's no way that you taking. And then when she actually was about to try to take the baby, girl, what are you doing? Like, you just barely got out of there with the hair of your chinny chin chin. Like, come on, what are you doing? So when Holly says what she says, I'm like that's a no-brainer, June. Stop being stupid right now. Like, that makes no sense. I ain't gonna lie. I like Mara, don't get me wrong, and I like Luke. But the hell if I got up out of doggone Alaska, if I made it to Alaska, I'm not going back to get y'all. Listen, Tuola, please get my people out. Please get my people out, because listen, I done made it to a little bit of away from all of this mess. I done made it to the state that got 2 stars, because we got a 2-star flag at this point. I done made it over here. I need you to help them get out, because I'm not coming back. And y'all know that y'all know I am like that. Like, I just can't do it. If I made it out, I'm not coming back. And listen, I love you, Hannah. You don't even remember me, poor baby. And I just really wish you the best, because I'm not coming back.
EJ said, I'm not trying to be a hero.
I don't want to be a hero.
Call me.
Okay, I did my part. I tried, okay? I tried, but because that's why I'm saying, baby, I tried. But, mommy couldn't save you. Sorry.
And she looking at June. She was looking at June like, you just dumb as hell for going back.
Okay.
Like
dumb.
At this point, I feel like if Luke and Hannah wasn't even in danger, her ass would still go back over there to holler at Nick. But Tamika, what you think?
I'm on Mama's side. I 100% agree with her. And I didn't understand. I didn't even know that that was something that June was even thinking about. I thought we automatically, even though we shouldn't have been going nowhere, would have been like, okay, Mama, I'm leaving her with you. Okay, y'all know how y'all be going dropping the babies off to grandma. That's what I thought we was doing. When she was like actually arguing her down and want to tell her why so you can abandon her the way that you did me. I said, girl, what? And then was in her feelings because Mama told her truth about Nick. Mama ain't tell one damn lie. Girl, he is not for you. He is for them damn people and for himself. That's what he's for. Like, I worked with them. I looked at them. They all are the damn same. No, he loves me. I said, June, come on. Now you giving me naive. We can't be naive after everything we've been through. We can't do that. Let's keep it a buck. And, tell the truth, shame the devil.
Mm-hmm.
I just
He's
didn't
not like
understand what
that.
we was arguing about. Yeah.
He'll listen to me. He'll listen to me.
I'm the one that could get through to him, girl.
Y'all are just
Yeah.
trauma bonded, okay?
Very much so.
And then he watched her get beat and assaulted, and he did nothing.
Cause he's trying to survive.
That part.
Okay, that's the problem right there. Because he out here trying to survive. But if you're not willing to risk your life for me, you don't love me. Like, y'all love me. So we good. I'm good on that. I done made it. Listen, Nick served his purpose. Like, we have all learned that, first of all, we learned a long time ago, there's a time and a place for everything, right? But we also learned that people come in our lives for a season or a reason. Damn it, Nick was a season, and bye. I'm done.
During the ceremony times, Nick went outside to smoke a cigarette. He didn't even try to knock on the door to break up the ceremony. Y'all done yet? You need a ride anywhere? He just, they about to do that thing. I'm just gonna go stand out here and smoke a cigarette. Really? You ain't trying to do nothing?
Nick said he trying to survive. Bump out the rest of this stuff. He said, I'm trying to live.
Nah, boo. I can't do it. And Aunt Lydia, another one who be lying to herself like she's a good person, just like Commander Lawrence, always thinking they doing something right. She walked in there like, oh my God, they're forcing these women to have sex. Like, where have you been the whole time? Like, please don't tell me you done bought into the religion and you don't think that being a handmaid was forcing them into anything. But oh no, let them be in a whole brothel and now it's wrong. Now they being forced. What at this point Janine's like, bro, leave me alone. Bro, just leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. It's all assault. Okay. It's all violation. Whether I'm in the house with somebody or I'm in this little facility looking place, it's all a violation of my rights. One ain't above the other one at this point. Okay. Tamika, how you
I think this is the one that
Aunt Lydia
I don't know.
And appalled.
I don't know if I dislike this one the most because Serena definitely up here, but Lydia's not far behind because when I was watching this, I said, I know this ain't who I think it is. Like, I know you're not sitting here trying to be naive and act like you shocked and appalled and you got to save the girls, my girls, my girls, my girls, and get them out of here when you've been helping put them in this situation the whole time. I really wanted, because I love me some Janine, I wanted Janine to crack a bottle and poke Lydia damn eyes out, okay? Oh God, child, let me calm down. I really despise this lady. And then when she went to try to beg on their behalf, allegedly, like, and he was like, it's all like, she said, but they were supposed to get special treatment because they gave you beautiful children. Girl, they don't give a damn. They got what they wanted. Like, I'm just can't. You're not gonna make me believe that Lydia is this dumb.
That's what she's trying to pretend like. And Janine don't even want to go back there. Janine don't want to be in the same house with that woman.
Hell no, I wouldn't either.
Because see, the only reason she wanted to be there is because Lydia knows that Commander Lawrence is not going to touch her. But his wife damn sure will. She damn sure the hell will. And that's torture in itself. That just because you're not getting violated at night does not mean she's not being mentally and emotionally abused by that woman who can't stand her. Janine don't want to be.
Exactly.
She don't want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
EJ, how you feel about them at this at this red light district looking place?
Girl, Aunt Lydia, I said, what are we doing right now? Because I said, so they got multiple Jezebels? Because that's what I said, they got multiple
Mhm.
Jezebel places out here. I thought it was just the one. And I know Aunt Lydia ain't crossed all the way over like Fred was out there doing. Lord, I wish we was doing this show back when Fred was up in here. Woo! That joker. Okay, I'm sorry, when I was talking. But listen, Aunt Lydia does the absolute most, because why are we sitting up here acting like you are surprised with all the things that we've seen at this point? There is nothing that should surprise us anymore about the stuff that goes on here. At this point, Janine said, listen, first of all, let me just say this. Janine was looking good. Janine say she got her red hair going, got her eye patch going. She's like, look, just forget about me, because what I'm not going to do is go over here and play with Putnam / Lawrence, because she's still Putnam to me. I cannot stand her at all. But this woman had a child for you. Every time you look at her, you see Janine with all this red hair. Stop playing with me right now. And you treat her like this. Janine is the balance in this show. She was that one piece that was like, oh, she's like the light. Like every time I love Janine because she was the one thing that still kept being positive. But at this moment, even Janine is like, forget it. Like, it's over. This is it. And anytime you have a character like this who has been for 5 seasons being the light, being the inspiration, even when she was out in them colonies, girl, she was still out there being the light. I was like getting people married and everything, but now she even has decided that it's just is what it is, that she's doomed. So we know what this place can do to you. And it took all this time to finally get Janine here. There is no hope for anybody. I don't believe Aunt Lydia. Aunt Lydia is full of crap. She's a liar for one thing. She says that she loves these girls, and she don't love these girls. I think maybe in her twisted mind, maybe she believes that it's love. And there was a moment where Aunt Lydia, when Janine tells her, like you gotta do better, pretty much. I don't remember her exact words, but she tries to go and fight for them. Aunt Lydia, you don't have no power. They make you think you have power so that you can do the dirty work. They don't want to do this part. They put you up to doing this part, and then you got people out here trying to
Exactly.
stone Janine and cutting off people's clitorises and stuff like that. I don't know if I can say that on the thing, but you doing the absolute most. Like, Aunt Lydia is a menace. I will never forget what she did to Emily. Never.
Mhm.
Never. It's crazy.
Oh, she definitely is. Like your hands are not clean, and you not clean at all. Leave Janine out here alone. Okay, she out here living her life, looking like Captain Hook, doing drugs. Okay, leave. She don't want to see you or none of them people in Gilead right now. She knows at this point, hell is hell. Leave me alone at this point. Unless you're gonna set me free, leave me alone. And Lydia ain't got the power to do that for nobody.
Yeah. That's the hypocrisy of this for me. They so hypocritical. How you gonna have Jezebels in all these places, but then shun these other women, like call them all sorts of names, but then you hanging out at the place. Like, I cannot stand hypocrisy, but we know that religion is full of hypocrisy. It's been that way for a very long time. And this show just does a really good job at shining the light on all of and the way that they show how people really, each person believes it in a certain in a to a certain level, a different way. The way Serena Joy does, the way Aunt Lydia blindly does it, the way Lawrence doesn't, but yet still wants the benefits of it, but doesn't believe in any of it. It's just crazy.
Absolutely. Everybody interpret it in their own way and trying to interpret it in a way that's going to benefit them the most instead of actually being truthful about what it is and living their life right. No, they want to twist it and bend it and then they want to rely on something to be evil and to twist things around so their hands are off of it. Like, I'm not the one that's wrong. This is what this is what the instructions was, and it told me to do that. They ain't said nothing like that. They ain't even in there. So y'all, what is next? We got this love triangle here with June and Luke and Nick, and June and Nick trauma bonded, and Luke, about as useful as a $3 bill. Then we got Serena over here, who thinks that she's the shit now, the way that she always imagined in her life. And now this new commander then came sniffing around. Okay, he didn't, and I don't trust this man either. Cause what you want with Serena? What you want with her? It's real fishy to me. And then how all of a sudden, before you didn't want to be around nobody, but now this one she's like, oh, can you walk me home so I can talk to you about da 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 da. She buying into the system again. She buying into the system. Tamika, how you feel about what's next for the within this season? Because I think we got 7 episodes to go.
I'm here for the revolution, okay? They said the revolution was here. That's what I want to see. I want to see some places getting burned to the damn ground and some people getting tossed up, down, around, south, and side, left and right, in and out, up and down. Yeah. But, however, comma, we know we going to get the back and forth with June and Nick. She talking about, don't say bye. We always do this. Let's not play the games. Let's say see you later. I'm like, girl. How do you have time for this? It amazes me, but okay. So we know we're going to get some more of that. And Serena thinks she about to, I guess, pull the okie doke with this guy, that he going to have some kind of sore spot for her, and that's going to be in her favor. But I think he about to ragtag her, too. I don't even think she realized this man ain't nothing but some more of the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. Okay, covered in a nice suit, I guess, child. I don't know. But
because have we met a good commander yet?
Right. That part. So I mean, these people just, I think they want to torment themselves, honestly.
It's full of delusion over here in Gilead, full of it. EJ, what you think about to happen next?
I call Serena. Serena is the Lulu. That is the most delusional woman on this doggone thing. She is lost her mind. But yeah, as far as the love triangle is concerned, I just feel like June literally, whether she loves him like truly unconditionally, I can't say, because they have so much trauma behind with them, and it's like you said, they've trauma bonded. But I do really feel like she leans more towards Nick than Luke. I think Luke is just familiar to her, and he waited for her. I don't think that she really even loves Luke like that anymore. I think that
a lot of people say she loves Luke, in love with Nick. I don't know if I can say that either. I agree with you because of the trauma bonding thing, but I do feel like Luke is more of an obligation. Like he waited no matter what, he didn't go on. So I feel obligated to him.
That's what I feel when it comes to
that's
them.
not a reason to stay though.
It's really not.
No. How would you feel about a man after you had to save his ass a couple times and he can't really fight that good?
But he can cook, so I'm all about the food. I be trying to get a meal. I'm hungry, so
right. I love a man that could cook. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll be like, Nick, can you cook? Because if you can't, because I'm not doing it, Nick. Listen, I done went through all of this stuff. There is no way in the world. I need that man at home that can cook. I'm choosing Luke every single time because of that. Now, I'm going to keep Nick on the side, and Luke going to know it. Like, you going to like it. Listen, Luke, you did not come to get me when you were supposed to. But listen, I'm going to stay here with you. I'm going to do that. But every now and again, when I need somebody to save me, I'm going to run over here to Nick. And you just going to have to like it, because what you gonna do, baby? Like, what you gonna do? So you just gonna have to like it. And I thought they was gonna kiss, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I said, if y'all kiss in front of this man, y'all better kiss on the cheek. Because why? And she looked back at him.
Luke, I know. Because, and I think she feels like resentment because Luke didn't come and get her. How many years was she in Gilead and been to this house and been to this house and then been violated and been beaten and tortured out here? And Luke, where are you? At least if you can't come get me, try and get Hannah. Like, Luke, be useful. And I just feel like she felt like Luke was not useful. And even though Nick could have been Nick could have done more. He was there. Smoking them damn
Because
cigarettes.
he does come through in the times when she does need him. Like, it's not like he doesn't come through. It's like Nick picks his moments. Like, I'm coming through in the biggest of moments. He even took the big risk to come over there to see her in Canada when he heard that she got ran over. And he could have like blew up the whole thing when he went over there and punched Lawrence. So it's like Nick continues to show her that, listen, I love you. Like, I think really Nick really does love her. But Luke just is not willing to take that risk all the way because he really can't fight. And that's okay. I get it. We just have to like say, like, you just got to recognize and be like, okay, I can't do this. He gonna have to tell her that, like, look, I want to do this. I really want to do it, but that's not what I do. And if you don't want me unalive, then you just have to understand and know that I'm not going to be able to do that. So, it is what it is. Luke just got to stay in his lane. But when it comes to Serena Joy, she's about to get with this High Commander. Anybody who has a name High on the front of their name tells me that you doing the absolute most.
And she being strategic with it. That's all she had to do was hear that was a high ranking. She trying to climb the social ladder. Oh, absolutely. This one, she didn't want nobody else. She didn't want to get remarried or nothing. But this one,
and she's smart. That's what I said. Serena Joy is smart. I will give her that all day long. She makes moves, but the problem is that she don't realize the world that you created is not for you. That world is not for you. And even you can lose a finger. I'm sorry. I just came in there. That girl lost a whole finger trying to read. She really thought she was going to get up there and make a point. Fred was a joke. Fred was something else, y'all.
And still had a whole funeral for Fred ass, and he had her finger cut off. I'm not throwing you. I'm like, y'all can take his ashes and put them in the damn dumpster. He cut my finger off. Are you serious right now? And he wanted to televise his damn memorial service. No, I'm walking around here with 4 fingers on one hand because of you. No,
absolutely. Now, listen, Ruby, we love Luke real, real bad. Like, that is like, I love Luke. I just know that Luke got his things that he can do and the things that he cannot do. That is all it comes down to. Like, I love Luke. I just want him to recognize his ministry and know that it is not the blicky. The blicky is not his ministry. He needs to stay at the house, cook, clean, do all the things, and be positive, because that's what Luke does. When Luke tries to not be positive, that's when stuff starts happening. That's when he over here. Luke ain't meant for jail. He don't need to be locked up in the Canada jail. Did y'all see how Luke came out of there?
No, ma'am. Yeah.
Luke is not built for that.
He ain't about that life. He's not about, Luke is not about that life. And he's trying to be. Stay in your lane, Luke. Okay? That's the thing is, we love Luke. We're not trying to be that hard. We love Luke. But Luke, you can't fight, my guy. My boy, sit out the good fight. Okay? The revolution is not for you. Okay? If you want to make some signs at the house and go, pick them up.
Everybody plays their part in the revolution.
Right, exactly. Make the signs, have the food and the drinks for the people when they come around. Yeah.
That's where we're gonna be at with you, Luke. You can't be out there fighting a good fight because that's not where you're at. You ain't had the training for that, and you ain't had enough torture in your life to go through that. Luke strikes me as a person who grew up in a suburban family in a nice subdivision. He ain't really struggled that much. And even when everything happened, Luke's biggest struggle was that his wife and daughter were gone. Other than that, he was still living in a nice house again. Like, you ain't been through nothing, my man.
Because June had to, like, real talk, June turned into this. Like, they turned her into who she is now. Like, she has built up this tough skin because she had to survive. But Luke ain't had that struggle. He didn't stay over there long enough to have that type of struggle that she has, or like any of these other women have. So it's just different. And, we love you, bro, but
yeah, we ain't trying to be that hard on Luke. We love Luke, but we just know, everybody ain't able. Okay, if that's not your ministry, that's not your ministry. EJ already said, "Don't call me. I'm not trying to be a hero." Okay,
not even. I listen. I know my ministry, and I know it ain't that. Okay, I will leave you. Okay, fool around and be like we running, and like, you better come on. You better come, okay? Because I'm not coming back. Once we cross that line, I'm not coming back. So I don't know. It's girl, no. Yeah, I love that part too, Ruby. When he dapped up Nick, yeah, I hollered. I said that's all Luke could do. What else you gonna do? This man done saved your life time and time again. You better dap her up. I don't want to see I don't want to see nothing. Because if Luke had got up there and acted a fool, I would have been mad at Luke. I would have been like, Luke, no, that's not what we doing, okay?
Y'all know how in Hunger Games, Gail was jealous of Peter.
Yes. Yes.
That's what it reminds me of. Like
that is what it reminds you of, though. Peter. That's it, Peter.
But so sometimes you gotta know your place. But y'all, thank y'all for joining us this evening. We're gonna be here on Wednesdays covering the next few episodes of Handmaid's Tale. Before we get up out of here, y'all make sure you hit like and subscribe on all 3 channels. And let the ladies tell y'all what they got going on their channels right now.
Hey y'all, hey, first and foremost, thank y'all for coming out. We appreciate y'all so much. This has been so fun covering the show thus far. I've been watching it for the last 2 weeks. So listen, I ain't no Gilead, like I've been in it for a long time. I've been on a roller coaster, okay? But I enjoy it. So I'm excited to do this, and I hope everybody comes back out. Tell a friend and all of that, because this show is lit. But yeah, as far as my channel is concerned, I just did Married to Medicine on yesterday. No, I did not do Married to Medicine. I'm doing it on tonight, actually. I'm doing Married to Medicine tonight. We were supposed to do it yesterday on my internet. So Married to Medicine tonight. So if you watch that reunion and all the shenanigans that went down on that, then definitely come through for that. And then we did Never Ever Met. That's the new reality show that's ridiculous too. But we talked about that on yesterday. So definitely check out the replay on that. I'll be dropping some other videos. I have a new channel that's dropping. I actually have all the Handmaids. I did videos over all the seasons, recap everything. So definitely if you need like a refresher, definitely check out my new channel. It's called The Binge Junkie. And I'll have more content, and I'll do my own little reviews over this as well. But other than that, just keep your notifications turned on, and I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, EJ. EJ says she got 2 channels, okay? She got 2. Tamika, what's going on over there in Tamika's Den?
Well, thank you, ladies, again for letting me come chop it up and talk with y'all about this, because I love me some Handmaid, so I was waiting, like, when is it coming back? I know I did reviews on it on season 5 on my channel, because I watched from the beginning, but I didn't have a YouTube channel with all the other seasons. So I was definitely excited wanting to talk about this. I usually join the ladies, of course, to talk about Raising Canaan. We do a roundtable on Sundays. I believe Friday we're going to have Yellow Jackets as the season finale, trying to see how that's going to finish out. And I may be on a round table for Godfather Harlem and The Last of Us. I'm trying to work that out. I'm not really doing too much of my own reviews right now, because I'm still trying to, health-wise, recovery and doctor's appointments and all those things, life, and got to put that first. But, y'all will see me around the YouTube streets. Still come check me out. You can hit the like, subscribe.
All the things. Like and subscribe, y'all.
Yes.
Everybody's channel. I got going over here Slice of Horror, Daredevil reviews every week. I have just finished Severance. We'll be covering Godfather of Harlem. We'll be covering The Last of Us. And make sure you stay tuned for my Sinners panel. Y'all know how I feel about my husband, Michael B. Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, girl.
That panel is coming real soon. Okay. Make sure y'all stay on the lookout for that. Thank you to these lovely ladies for hopping on over here. And again, y'all, we're going to be back next week for episode 4 of Handmaid's Tale. I'm going to end it off by saying thank you to everybody, and we'll see you in the next one. Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear. No, I can't help but to hear. Thank you. 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 Thank you.
Thank you.